Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see the werewolf, Jason Worth, take the field. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Here's Jason Worth. His history with Jake Arrieta, 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Third, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And he'll step off and try again. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down. But a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there, feel good about your pitch.
Caught off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Yeah.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
They'll try and entice him with a high fat.
Leading off for Washington, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And he struck him out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And 2 quick outs here in the second. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Adam Lind. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Swing and a little blooper to center. Zobrist into shallow center. 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Center fielder, number 2.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, it'll be the exciting speedster Trey Turner. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Worth. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Daniel Murphy.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for Washington, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Ryan Zimmerman stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably won that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Adam Lind. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Designated hitter, Adam Lind.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Center fielder.
In now is Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Still no score. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And guys, seventh inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Digging in once again, Jason Worth, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Second baseman.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Ground ball right side. Zobrist is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail 1-0. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for the 1st out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off. But I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Leading off for the Nationals, the designated hitter, Adam Lind.
Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
Matt Wieters.
Swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. One out, nobody on. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
In now is Adam Eaton. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
The 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. And the Cubs are one step closer. They're going to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series.
highest Chicago Cubs.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
In there for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's two impressive fastballs. Two mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Chris Ryan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chris Bryant stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Bryant becomes out number 2 this inning. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too. Into the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Second baseman.
Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Ground ball right side. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Javier Baez.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Javier Baez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Javier Baez becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's Addison Russell.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop. Corey
Now the first pitch
Seager.
here from Lester. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Nope. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. Third inning, no score to this point. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Adrian Gonzalez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. His past history against John Lester, not great. He's 1 for 8. Now Lester's 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling, but man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Now batting, designated hitter, Franklin Gutierrez.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one misses way inside. One on its way from Lester. And there's ball 2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder.
And that's in there for a strike.
Hayward.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Catcher. Wilson.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Puig will wait on it, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Albert Almora. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Albert Almora.
Now the pitch. A curveball hit right back at it. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Kyle Schwarber becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Baseman.
Chris Bryant will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Second baseman.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Peterson comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Digging in to try it again. Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Javier Baez becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
Anderson.
Back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason.
In now, Jason Hayward, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Still down 3-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Almora comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Albert Almora goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber.
Left fielder.
As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Bryant now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here. Well, not a lot of offense from them today. It's only the second hit here, and we are in the late innings of the game. Maybe they can put something together, maybe get things going.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Weed coming on, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Javier Baez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Boy, he's been great in this one. And he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail here 4-0. Justin Grimm has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Jock Peterson. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Called a strike there, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Kike Hernandez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hard hit to first. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Now another 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Fernando Rodriguez gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Rodriguez.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase.
Here's Addison Russell. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The shortstop.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Russell is retired, and there's 1 away. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward, 0-for-2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Puig coming on. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th inning for the Cubs.
Here's the first pitch.
Fielder, number 5.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Seager is there, 1 away. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The 0-1 hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that base hit inches them a little bit closer. Now they've got 2 runners on. You get 1 more guy on. You're down 4. You're looking for that grand slam to tie. The next guy gets on. It sets up for that big granny opportunity.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. First and second now, 1 man out. A little bouncer. And they put the tag on him for the out, but meanwhile both runners are able to move up a base.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
This is when he's at his best. 2 runners in scoring position, and this is where he bears down. It's almost like he says, all right,
And Tinseltown will be aglow tonight. The Dodgers are National League champions.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
And, fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Clayton Kershaw. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.